Greetings, folks. Joseph Kursky here with you. Hey, grab some tea and let's read some Bill Bryson. What's not to love about Bill Bryson? He's written about all kinds of things, but some of my favorite stories of his are the stories that he writes about geography, about his travels. Now, this particular one is called Neither Here Nor There, Travels in Europe. It's really fascinating. One of the reasons why is, even though he's updated it, is that he talks about traveling in Europe in the early 1990s. So you could discuss with your students, for example, if you're teaching geography, what's changed, what's the same, what are the author's perceptions, what kind of things is he maybe exaggerating to prove a point or to tell a funny story, but what kinds of interesting and unique things about where you've traveled you might want to turn into a story. Ooh, you can make a story map, for example. So Bill Bryson, Neither Here Nor There. Now I want to turn to this section on Liechtenstein. And the reason why is because it's got a great paragraph about maps that I think you'll enjoy, especially if you love maps like me. And what's not to love about maps? I mean, maps are doorways of discovery. Maps are snapshots in time, sure, but they've got real-time capabilities nowadays. You can bring in live data of wildfires and migration and live webcams and all kinds of different things in maps that really tell a story, a compelling story about what's happening on our planet and help us to analyze and understand our planet. So what's not to love about maps? Okay, so Bill Bryson, Neither Here Nor There, this paragraph right at the bottom of the first page on Liechtenstein. What is it about maps? Bill Bryson writes. I could look at them all day, intently studying the names of towns and villages I have never heard of and will never visit, tracing the course of obscure rivers, checking elevations, consulting the marginal notes to see what a little circle with a flag on it signifies, a berg or schloss, and what's the difference between a pictogram of an airplane with a circle around it and one without. One is a Flughafen, the other is a Flugplatz. Issuing small, profound hmms and nodding my head gravely without having the faintest idea why. I noticed now that I might alternatively have gone from Brig to Geneva on a more southerly route by way of Aosta, Mount Blanc, and Chamois. It would almost certainly have been much more scenically exciting. What a fool I was to have missed the chance to see Aosta and Mount Blanc. How could I have come this far and failed to travel through the heart of the Alps? What a mighty idiot I was. I said, nodding gravely and folding up the map. So that's Bill Bryson on map reading and the love of maps in the book Neither Here Nor There about traveling through Europe. What's not to love?